Hi, Michael here. Welcome to the January 27 update. It's almost 8:30 a.m. Brussels time, which means that the European markets will open in about 30 minutes, and US obviously later this afternoon. Today we have 8 upgrades to accumulate, of which I will share with you here online and live. But before we go there, um, let's have a look at the strange markets. All markets closed green yesterday. Um, both Asia, US, and Europe. This morning, very early, Asia already opened in the green. The indicators for the European markets are that they will open positive as well. And there are hints that we will see again a very positive day in the US, which I'm particularly hoping for because we're making money on LyonDell, and would be eager to put in a sell order today on that stock, but we'll come back to that either tomorrow or on Monday. On a macro level, things are looking positive everywhere, like there's no war going on and no fear for inflation, no rising food prices. Yes, I grant you that fuel prices are going down, but the real winter still has to come. In either case, US unemployment is down, and in China, despite lower numbers than we've seen over the past years, we did see the highest growth in 9 months there. On a micro level, 2 3 weeks ago, we were looking forward to the earnings season with a bit of fear, but up to now, we see almost all numbers coming out of the big companies being very positive. So again, as I said yesterday, it looks like nothing's going on. Everybody's out there partying. Um, and let's hope that this continues. Huh? As you can see, the file is fairly up to date. I've been working very hard on that over the past days. The exchanges are still closed. We had a large number of top movers yesterday, albeit with percentages not so extreme. We've seen sometimes percentages here of daily increase of over 30%. A very nice collection of stocks that have a rating of buy or of accumulate, almost 25% of the entire watch list, while the reduced ones are decreasing. Nevertheless, at this moment, only 4 stocks in the sweet spot. You remember sweet spots, rating of accumulate or buy, and the spread between current price and first resistance of at least 10%. There's only 4 of them. On the other hand, we do have 8 upgrades to accumulate, and that is pre-data refresher. That may increase later, but I'll share the six of the 8 that I've identified already with you right now or right here. The first one, I'm not sure if it's Payconics or, but in either case, the ticker is PayC. Paycom. There we have it. Yeah. So Paycom at this moment was until this morning on hold. It now has an upgrade to accumulate and a first resistance. Let me check. 359 and 25 cents, which we see that this was one of the stocks already in the sweet spot, and has now a slight increase in the spread of 11.76, which is nice. Huntington Bank shares. Huntington. Same story. Increase in the appraisal to accumulate, and no increase in the first resistance, which leaves us with a spread of 5.5%. No candidate for the sweet spot, and as I'm not tagging it here with green, there's also no really short-term opportunity here. Other than that, it's a very healthy stock at this moment, which obviously may change any time, but it's one we'll keep an eye on. MCHP, microchips. There we have microchips. Upgrade to accumulate. No special signs other than that short, mid, and long-term indicators are all green, but no really ultra short-term rally expected. We do have an increase of the first resistance to 850, which gives us again a slight positive spread. It's probably easier if I put on the helm from Helmerich and Payne. Now this is the first one that besides the upgrade to accumulate, which obviously also means that all the indicators, short, mid, and long term, are in the green. We also see a very short term upward potential besides the increase in the first resistance. We had broken that resistance earlier last week, the previous resistance, which leaves us now with a small positive spread. So there is some money to be made on very short term, but after that the risks are increasing again, so it would not be something that I would be putting my money in. Adobe. Increase of the rating to accumulate, and also a increase in the first resistance from 361 to 369.39, which gives us again a very small spread, but it's a stock that it's on the move in the right direction, so we'll keep on following it up. Valero is the last one I want to share with you today. Valero here. Upgrade of the first resistance to 150.61, which, considering that the spread was negative before, gives us again a very short run of the very short term, but on longer term, mid and longer term, again a healthy stock that we'll keep an eye on. So what did we note here? All of these 6 stocks have in common that they had an increase in the first resistance, except one. They all have been upgraded to accumulate, but the spreads that gave the additional spreads does not lead to new members in the sweet spot, which is a pity, but it's also life. Let's have a look if there's something else on the dashboard that we need to take into account. Nothing much, except that it shows that the data refresh for today, I haven't done much yet except identifying these 8 upgrades. So that will be my chore for today. With that, I wish you a good Friday, and we'll be back over the weekend or on Monday. Thank you for watching.